What is a hint that a Reddit story is fake? Asterisk when they make a point to mention how half the people involved agree with the op, and the other half disagree. Every single time. They think it adds realism to add more characters. Asterisk no paragraphs. Asterisk, they enter an area or walk near a group at the exact right time to hear secret information. Unrealistic timeframes. All this poop happened last week and we've been to court already and now I've been evicted WTF. They keep adding to their plight as the story goes on. My boyfriend, 23M, and I, 21F, live together in my apartment. We've been together for 11 years. I'm 9 months pregnant. While working full-time. And studying for the bar exam? While he sits at home playing video games. And doesn't even clean. We also have 2 kids. And he has another one from a previous relationship. The mom is a drug addict. So I take care of them on top of everything else. This morning, I asked my boyfriend to rinse his plate before he put it in the dishwasher. And he freaked out. And said I'm being controlling. And I don't want him to be happy. Eta. All our friends and family agree with him. Even my mom said I was being toxic. But I can't tell because I have ADHD. And I'm drained from rescuing dogs all day. On top of everything else. Are they right? Eta. Quote. They told their family and my phone's been blowing up. Well, sometimes the story has a buried layer of a weird fetish. Not sure whether I'm explaining it properly, so I'm thinking of an example and I can't think of anything other than that story about a father finding used tampons in his daughter's wardrobe which looked like a shrine for Lightning McQueen. It is on the subreddit Am I the Asshole? General Fakeness. Updates WAAAAY2 Fast Number. You did not go from catching someone cheating to finalizing a divorce in under a week. AI fakery. Good spelling and grammar in the posts but awful spelling and grammar in the comments. Maybe, just maybe, shows up in a lot of AI stories. The other one is needlessly excessive details as the author tries to flesh out the world they've created. Dialogue that feels awkward and unrealistic. As the author anticipates potential criticisms and adds unnecessary details as a preemptive rebuttal. Anything about a phone blowing up? Buckle up. My family and friends are split, divided. Are you asking these so you know how to fix your AI posts accordingly the next time you post on Eta? When people say things, said my 21M wife, 22F. Sure, I remembered every line of dialogue in this story I said happened 6 years ago. I gave my rebuttal. Really any sort of story where someone talks about how they've been wronged and they're seeking validation or commiseration from Reddit. Bonus points if the story features a villain with all the traits Reddit hates who antagonizes op for no clear reason. My sister and my mom say I need to apologize, but my boyfriend and our gimp are on my side. And they all cheered and clapped. They clarify they're giving everyone fake names. Or, update, fake name found my post. Update. Hi. Fake name here. Let me tell you the real asterisk story. I've literally never met another person IRL that actively uses Reddit for anything other than specific Google searches. I doubt that you girlfriends, dog sitters, cousins, maid of honor's dad found your post and showed them. And now they're replying to it. Using softer phrases like, unalived myself, instead of suicide. Or, terminated the pregnancy, instead of, had an abortion. This way, it's more likely for them to go viral on YouTube or TikTok. I'm surprised that twins hasn't been mentioned yet. So many twin issues. I immediately discount or just plain skip the post if there's a mention of twins. There really aren't that many twins in the world that they would all be on Reddit. If the main point of the story is that people really love stray dogs and hate it when those dogs are rescued. SRSLY though. A few points. The main point of the story is, acknowledge what an angel I am. When the main point is, this person is evil incarnate, and I'm unsure if they are evil. Let me tell you how insanely evil they are. When the main point of the story, post is a hot-button political agenda topic. My son is trans and ate 13 babies. Am I allowed to hate them now? Quote. When the story makes no sense and there is such an obvious solution, it makes people want to respond with anger. When anything is posted by a brand new account, you can eye it pretty heavily as sus. When the op has another post with similar content or contradictory content elsewhere. When dialogue is unnatural. X. Women don't refer to themselves as females in everyday speech. We're not Ferengi. When the post is a rehashing of a story that may have already happened. Usually a quick Google search will help with that. When details are a little too specific when they don't need to be or vague when they would obviously require specificity. Some places are way more prone to this than others. Relationship advice. AITA. AIO. And similar variants. If you're in those spaces or similar reskins of that sort of content, you should be eyeing everything real sus. If you want help noticing fake posts, start following Am I the Angel BC people will point out the obvious fakes and flaws in stories over there. If it takes the tone of that one guy from junior high who always talked about his hot model girlfriend from Canada whom no one had met and had never visited him and due to very strict parents could not accept incoming phone calls. At this point I'll shrug most things off cause reality is wild. I have several stories that sound so fake. The legal stuff gets me every time. People are arrested, tried and convicted in weeks. It's ridiculously unrealistic. A story I read recently had someone find a lawyer, get an appointment, draw up divorce papers and serve their divorce papers all in a few days. New account. Bizarre, controversial, fricking, scandalous story. Too many details. Reads like a high school creative writing piece. Author starts by clarifying ages and lets you know they're giving everyone fake names. When they mention my country, without saying what country they are supposedly from. It can be an attempt to counteract things that don't make sense and by not specifying a country, people from there can't call them out. It's just a wall of text as some kid is typing his train of thought as he develops the story in his mind. Way too many details with conversations that make no realistic sense. Got kind of replies that never happen in real life. If op has cameras inside their house in places that would basically be useless for security or safety purposes but conveniently prove spoiled step-sibling, extended family members entitled kid, friend's new significant other that has bad vibes, did something. That damn aunt that's been ostracized with a family forever but has all the information that could have made OP's life better 10 years ago. Everybody in the whole family calling somebody about some stupid squabble between a sister and brother like anyone actually gives a damn. The family members make a Facebook post in op just does nothing about it. No response, nothing. Twins. Why is the bad guy always named MIA? Why is there always a stupid inheritance issue? How many people are going to steal their sibling spouse? And the parents support it. Edit to add the endless plethora of unnecessary details that add absolutely nothing to the story. That the writer is thinking the reader won't want to know. No, we don't want to know why it is that you had to come into work early because Jennifer from accounting couldn't make it in only to never hear about Jennifer again.